Hey guys, so it's Kooltrex here. And if you know me, you know that I love me some Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. So today I thought I'd show you guys my Pokemon game collection in celebration of this amazing series, 20th anniversary. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So starting off with Game Boy and Game Boy Color, I only have one Pokemon game for the original Game Boy and Game Boy Color, and that's Pokemon trading card game. Now, I don't even like the Pokemon trading card game. I used to just buy the cards when I was little just because they look cool and everyone had them. But Pokemon trading card game, I played a little bit of it. I didn't understand any of it. Probably never will. And I would buy the other Pokemon games like Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, and all those other cool games. But unfortunately, they're just really overpriced. And whenever I find them, I can't get them for under like $30. And I'm not paying $30 for a Game Boy game. But yeah, Pokemon trading card game, cool to have. Next up, we're going to show you guys my Game Boy Advance. Here we have Pokemon Sapphire. Now, Pokemon Sapphire is one of my favorite Pokemon games. So much fun. I love all the new Pokemon they added in this one. I love the cartridge, how it's blue. It's just so cool looking. And Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, a lot of people hated it when it first came out, but this is definitely one of the best Pokemon games. Here we have Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Now, Fire Red and Leaf Green are remakes of the first generation of Pokemon, which is one of my absolute... These are my absolute favorite Pokemon games from when I was younger, because Leaf Green, this is the one I played. As you can see, the label's torn up. This one is like really good condition, but Leaf Green, this game is amazing. I put probably over 100 hours in this when I first played through. Amazing game. I love Leaf Green, always will, and Fire Red. So if you haven't played Pokemon, this is like the perfect starting point because it's like the first generation and it's remade. So Pokemon Fire and Leaf Green, love these games. Awesome, we got these. And last from the Game Boy Advance lineup, I have Pokemon Emerald. Now, Pokemon Emerald is like the definitive version of Ruby and Sapphire, and it's just incredible. If you've never played Ruby and Sapphire, you're definitely going to want to get this one because it's got most of the content from those games. It's got just so much stuff to do. It's such a big game, and it's amazing. And it's really awesome that they were able to cram all that into this cartridge. And yeah, amazing game. I love Pokemon Emerald. So now we move on to Nintendo DS games. Starting off with Pokemon Conquest. This is a spin-off game which was released very late in the DS's lifespan, I believe in like 2012. So very, very late in its lifespan. 3DS was already been out for a year when this came out. This is a crossover between Pokemon series and Koei Tecmo's Nobunaga's Ambition series, which I never really played. But I know it's a strategy RPG series. And Pokemon Conquest, this is a really cool game because it's got like warlords, but with Pokemon, and it's a really interesting game. I love the box art. It's got so many cool Pokemon on it, and yeah, this is a great game. But if you're like not really into like strategy games, you probably won't like this. But it's a really cool game. Here we have Pokemon Diamond. Now, Pokemon Diamond version, I really don't like. I don't know. It's just the slow battles and felt very sluggish to me. I really did not like this game. But for the time, this is probably an amazing game when it came out, and yeah, but another game did this better. This region better, which I'll show in a second. We got Pokemon Platinum, which was actually my first Pokemon game ever. Really, I first got into Pokemon with this game because my friend, I asked him if I could borrow because I always heard so much about Pokemon. He said yeah, and I played it and I loved it. And then after this game, I bought Leaf Green right here. But this game made me fall in love with Pokemon. It's literally just Diamond. If you've never played Diamond Pearl, then don't bother to play those. Play this game. This is fantastic. Giratina will always be my favorite legendary Pokemon because this game just such a badass Pokemon, and this game is incredible. I love the fourth generation, but with this game, not with Diamond and Pearl. Here we have Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which are remakes of the second generation of Pokemon. I have the big box for this with all the Pokewalker and everything, but I don't know where the big box went. It's probably somewhere in my closet. But yeah, you can see right here, not for resale. That shows. And Pokemon Soul Silver I got from a friend a couple years back. But these games are fantastic. These are like some of the best Pokemon games you can ever play. The amount of content is mind-blowing. You got 16 gyms. You got 2 champion battles. It's just double the content of any Pokemon game. And this is honestly these are like the definitive Pokemon games. Just absolutely amazing. I love Pokemon Heart Gold and Pokemon Soul Silver. Amazing, amazing games. Here we got Pokemon Black. Now, I remember when this game came out, a lot of fourth generation people were shitting on this game. They were literally calling this game a bad game, man. I think it's just because the garbage Pokemon, the ice cream Pokemon, yeah, all these like 90s kids were crapping on this game. They're calling it garbage. I mean, you never even played it. They didn't even play this game. They were just trashing all over it. But really, this is the most influential game of the series, I think, because this started out with 156 new Pokemon, which is the most of any generation ever. And on top of that, there are no old Pokemon you can catch during the main story. Only new Pokemon. So it felt like a new game, you know what I'm saying? It didn't have any of the old Pokemon until after you beat the game. Just really good game, and I feel like this game got a lot of flack. And recently, this game's been getting a lot of people like this game. But I feel like this game definitely, when it first came out, a lot of people trashed on it for no reason. Amazing, amazing game. I love Pokemon Black. And here we have Pokemon Black version 2 and Pokemon White version 2. Or Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Black 2 and White 2, these are my absolute favorite Pokemon games ever out of all the series. It's hard to top, but these games, oh my god. I got Black 2 first and White 2 because I really wanted to play it again, but I didn't want to delete my save file on Black 2. So, I did not think that they would be able to top, Leaf Green, Platinum, and Emerald as my favorites, but this game, holy crap, I have to admit, Black 2, just such a good game. This game got me back into Pokemon after I stopped playing for a couple of years, from 2012 to I hadn't played a Pokemon game for 2 years, and then I got back into the series with this game. Such a good game, honestly. If you like Pokemon Black and White and you didn't play this, then you're definitely missing out. Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 are amazing. I love the new Kyurem forms. I love all the new additions they added to this game. And unlike Black and White, they actually have a lot of old Pokemon in this game. So, yeah, if you were missing the old Pokemon, then, yeah, you can catch them in the main story in this game. Great games. Now I move on to 3DS. Here we have Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. Now, I remember when I first got these games a couple years back, I did a video. I was, really little back then, so it's kind of squeaky. But, yeah, these games are good, but it's just, I feel like after playing Black and White, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Platinum, Black and White 2, you're so amped up you think they're not going to lose, they're going to keep the streak up. But this game just kind of fell flat in my opinion. Let me just start off by saying the competitive scene of this game revitalized the competitive scene in my opinion. The competitive battling has never been better since this game. Just really good. I hate the Megas, I really do. I know I'm probably going to get some dislikes for this, but really, the Megas, I don't know, I didn't like them. I really did not. I tried to like them. At first, I liked them, but then I realized they're broken. Only some Pokemon get them. Evolutions are dead, because in Generation 4, one of my favorite things was the evolutions. We didn't get that many in this game. We got only Mega evolutions. And to Pokemon like, Mewtwo and Blaziken, and, Rayquaza later on, you'll get that, but these Pokemon don't need to be more powerful. They're already super, super powerful. So I just really don't understand. They pulled the Digimon off with this game. I still like these games a lot. I just feel like the story, too, the characters in the story were just so bland, so boring. I really did not like the stories, but the competitive scene just made these games worth it. So these are still good games, but definitely not the best. They could have done better. Here we have Pokemon Omega Ruby, which is the remake of the third generation, Ruby Sapphire. And this game, I tried really hard to like it. I really tried to like it, but I just didn't like it. I don't know what it was. I just lunged through the game. I tried to finish it. I did eventually. 20 hours. And after that, I haven't played it since, 25 hours in this game. I thought I was going to play more. I remember how much I wanted the Generation 3 remake, but I finally got one, and I didn't even play it that much. So, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't like this game. I don't know what it was, but Game Freak definitely needs to push the graphics of the 3DS, because 3DS can do so much better. You've seen games like Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, Resident Evil Revelations, Kid Icarus Uprising, Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. You see those games and you're like, what is Game Freak doing? You can do so good graphics, but you're not doing it. I don't know what it was, but yeah, Pokemon Omega Ruby. I also have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity for 3DS, and that game's not really that good, and I don't even know where it is, so yeah. Okay, so now I'll show you guys my console Pokemon games. Here we have Pokemon Snap. Now, a lot of people really love this game. I think it's just an okay game. Personally, I don't think it's mind-blowingly amazing, but it's really cool because there's Pokemon you can actually take pictures of, and back in the day you could actually get stickers of these. I actually heard, so that's really cool. You can take the stickers and actually have the pictures you took in the game. So that's really, really cool. And this is a fun game. I'm not gonna deny that. It's a really good game. but it's not as great as a lot of people make it out to be. But I still really like this game, and a lot of people want a remake of this game as well. I think that'd be really cool. I think Game Freak should go for it. Not really just a remake, but a Pokemon Snap 2 with all the Pokemon, all of them. How many are there now? Like 700 or whatever. They should do all the Pokemon in a Pokemon Snap game. That would be amazing. On like the Wii U, no, Wii U's dead, but like the NX, they should definitely do that. I would pay so much to play that. But Pokemon Snap is a good game. Here at Pokemon Stadium, as you can see, the label's a little ripped. It's pretty ripped. But Pokemon Stadium, it's a great game. I really love how you can put the Pokemon from the first generation into this. I don't have them, so I never really tried that feature out, but I still enjoyed it a lot. It's a great game. Here we have Pokemon Coliseum for Nintendo GameCube. This is a really good game. It's really cool because it's got like this original story, which I've never seen in a Pokemon game before. You know, you got the trainers. It's like very different. You're in a new region, and what happens is you can like get shadow Pokemon. It's like you can like get like this shadow Pokemon. There's not just like wild Pokemon. There's no wild Pokemon in this game. It's all you steal other people's Pokemon. It's really cool. And I really, really enjoyed it. I think there's also one called the Pokemon XD, which is a sequel to this. I never really found that, so yeah. And the last Pokemon game I have here is Pokemon Battle Revolution, and I don't really like this game at all. I also have Pokemon Rumble U on the Wii U digitally, but it's digital, and I wouldn't show you on the gamepad, but I'll show you guys I have it because I have the Litwick and Torchic figures, which were the limited figures that they made for the game. So yeah, I have those. Crap. And I'm not done yet because I also have some systems here to show you guys. I have a Pokemon Black Limited Edition DSi. You can't really see that. I'm going to show it better up close in just a second. And here we have my current 3DS, the Pokemon X and Y 3DS XL, the blue one. A really awesome design. I did an unboxing of this way back, so you guys can check out back in 2013. Really good. I love this 3DS. It's awesome. So yeah, guys, that's my Pokemon games and systems collection. I love the Pokemon series. I can't wait to see what they have next with Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'd like to say happy Pokemon 20th anniversary because this is just an awesome series. And I'd like to see what else they do with this series. I really hope Sun and Moon are good games and they're not disappointments to me like Omega Ruby and X and Y. But yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like down below. Comment what you thought of my Pokemon game collection, anything you have, any feedback or anything like that, and subscribe if you haven't already.